They could catch the whole spirit of city pop from A to Z. Minasan konnichiwa yorobun, annyeong, hi everyone, this is Leo for Asia on Air, the ultimate channel for all K-music and J-music lovers. Today I want to check out a music video by YUKIKA, which is called Soul Lady or Soul Lady. YUKIKA is definitely one of my favorite artists because she kind of led city pop revival in Korea, and city pop is my favorite genre ever. So yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. This music video is especially good for the image, the colors and the vibe. It's totally catching the 80s city pop vibe, you know. Just to touch a few words about YUKIKA beforehand. YUKIKA is actually Japanese. Well, her name is obviously Japanese, Yukika Teramoto. And she actually was a seiyu, which is a word that we use in Japanese to qualify the singers who also do voice acting. And she has been doing voice acting in various anime and video games. I saw that she was a voice in the video game Galgun, which is probably one of the most otaku targeting games because you kind of shoot almonds in the panties of high school girls, so you cannot do anything more otaku than this, right? Anyway, she debuted as a singer in 2016 in Korea when joining the group called Real Girls Project, and her Korean is perfect, so that's why she is now a Korean artist. And her first single, solo single, was released in 2019. It was called Neon, and it was definitely swimming in the beautiful sea of city pop. And if you want to know if one day I ever have the chance to make an MV, like to make a music video for myself, for my music, I would definitely make something in this style, in this spirit. I'm totally falling for it. Let's check today's title track of her album, which is called Soul Lady, right now. Soul Lady by YUKIKA.
この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。
Ah, this slapping bass. Ah, this color, the blue, the orange, it's amazing. And come on, the chords, the arrangements, the trumpets. This is totally what I love. City pop. Modern city pop. Check this chorus. The violins. Really, the arrangement is something. And this shot is amazing. They could catch the whole spirit of city pop from A to Z. Like, I have to say, the choreography is just a bonus actually. It's really good, but even without it, the music video would be enough. And the song would be enough, you know. It's just a bonus. The use of the syncope, you know, the rhythm, makes it really bouncy. That's why it's so funky as well. This is a tribute to Neon, her past single. So she's saying soul, yoja. She's kind of playing with words, you know, soul. She's now a lady of soul because in the lyrics she said, "I've been studying hard. You notice that now I'm a soul lady." And actually, I think she's half Japanese, half Korean. I'm not 100% sure about it, but her whole career now is in Korea. That was so short, and this shot is amazing as well. Like the reflection in the city. This shot is amazing as well. I mean, the idea is so good. YUKIKA, 좋아, 사이코. You know, with the album that I composed myself, Space Highway, I wanted to catch the city pop vibe and to try to reproduce, not exactly making the same stuff, but to try to get as much inspiration as I could to try to reproduce the feeling of the 80s. And I could see that it's really hard to do this. It's really hard because it's not only by using synths and the right sounds that you will be able to reproduce the 80s sound. It's much more complex than this. It's all about the chords before all, the chords and the arrangement. So it's really difficult, and they did this perfectly with this song and with her album Soul Lady. Her album Soul Lady is not only made out of city pop songs, but the ones that are city pop are really well made. When it comes to the video, well, it's perfect. As I told you, I would love to make something like this. I think they didn't spend that much to make it, but the ideas they had, it's so well sensed with the lighting. Her outfit is shiny with all these colors, and you know, the mix of the orange and the blue with her reflection almost transparent on the screen and in the city. Oh, there are such great ideas. The genius of the guys who came up with the new style of YUKIKA as well is that they targeted a niche, which is the city pop niche, which was huge in Japan and a little bit worldwide because of, for example, the influence of Night Tempo, who made discover great artists, Japanese artists from the 80s, such as Maria Takeuchi or Tatsuro Yamashita, stuff like that, to the Western audience. But I really doubt that in Korea city pop was big already at that time. So they kind of did it all in, and it's working. So it's really a genius idea from them, and I'm so happy that this exists and that she exists, because wow, a revival of the city pop is all what I can dream of. And for the people who are not sure what city pop is, check out the orchestration of this and you will understand what it is. The trumpets, the violins, the slapping bass, and the beat, how all of this is articulated, and the syncope rhythm to make it bouncy, and the synth, the bell synth. This is city pop. Plus this overall nostalgic feeling. This is what we call city pop. City pop is a feeling before anything else. And don't worry, I'm gonna talk about city pop much deeper on my channel. I'm here for that mainly, you know, so just stay tuned. By the way, I recommend YUKIKA's last EP, which is called time about. Really not disappointing, really interesting stuff inside, so check it out as well. That was it for me today, guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and to activate the bell so you don't miss any of my videos when I upload them. If you watch the whole video until here, what about you write in the comments a code word so you can let me know. Today's code word is kimchi. Now, if you want to have access to a much deeper and longer content, you need to become a VIP member on my website leodargery.com. When you become a VIP member, not only you gain access to the early feed of all my public MV reactions, and you get access to 2 exclusive reactions per month, but you get access to the prestigious retrospectives. Every month I upload 1 retrospective on an artist that I love and that I know, and I cover all his entire career. This month I'm covering the career of Baby Metal, the most brutal J-pop band ever. Their career is more than 10 years old now, so many stuff to say. The video is about 2 hours and 10 minutes, so prepare a coffee, popcorn, whatever. And note that technically you can watch the video for free because the first month of subscription for the VIP member is free. So go watch the video, see if you like it or not, and decide after if you want to stay a VIP or not on my website. I'll see you on Friday for breaking news. Until then, as I always say, don't forget to make every day your best day.